You're watching Soulful Discussions.
All right, so hi and welcome back.
Thank you.
So first of all, let's kind of give the people a little bit of background about like how we met the first time. This is our second time, our second encounter. How did we meet the first time?
The first time I was walking around IKEA and you approached me and asked if I wouldn't mind doing an interview.
Yeah, and it was extremely close to them closing.
Yep.
I do appreciate you stopping to do that because I know most people were like trying to run out of there.
I gotta go. No.
Absolutely. So we did an interview with you today. What did we do today? What did we go out and do?
Today I had a pedicure, and the first time you offered to gift me a pedicure, and so when we got there, you wanted to do the works.
Absolutely, hook it up, man. I feel like I want to make it, a good experience. I know sometimes when you go, you just kind of I just kind of paint it and do that. I wanted you to like go in there. Yeah, I want the spa, like I want you to feel comfortable, relaxed, and all that type of stuff. So,
yep, you offered that, and I was very, very grateful.
Absolutely.
And it was wonderful, and I loved it. It was just, I felt very pampered.
All right, thank you so much. Definitely appreciate
Thank you.
that. So, no, it's all good. It's all good. So, let me ask you this: when I initially approached you, we started doing the interview process. What were your thoughts as we were like kind of going through the questions? What was going through your mind? How were you feeling about that?
Well, I was feeling good. I really wanted to answer them as honest as I could.
Yeah.
Genuinely, have that interview conversation.
Yeah.
Want to answer, a lot of times you think you want to answer perfectly, but
Yeah.
it was great. I think it was a good experience. I liked it.
Nice. In terms of, let's say afterwards, right? We finished up the interview process. I checked out. You checked out. As you were like going home, were you thinking about anything? What did you think about like as you were like going home about the interview and everything?
I thought it was just really nice to have a conversation with someone else, and then just to do a lot of the question and answer thing is just kind of neat because then you just have to sit down and really just think about an answer. Where just regular conversations, you're just out having your time, good time or whatnot. But I was just thinking that was a really neat experience.
Nice. So now I know you told your husband about the encounter and everything. What was his thoughts like once he heard you kind of talk about it a little bit?
He thought it was pretty neat. So
Nice.
my husband, he loves my feet.
Nice.
So he was like, "Wait a minute, you took off your shoes and showed someone else my feet."
Oh, my feet. Yeah.
And I go, "Honey," he goes, "I'm just playing."
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. And so later on, I let him know about the pedicure offer.
Absolutely.
And just want to make sure everything's okay, if he's comfortable with it. And he was like, "Sure, honey, just go right ahead." I think that's really sweet.
That's dope, man. And shout out to him for being such an open-minded person. Sometimes people are like a little closed-minded, like, "Oh, what's really going on here?" Like, so definitely appreciate that. So let's kind of get into some of the questions that I had on my first set of interviews. I'm going to ask these to you. Feel free to answer however you like in those moments, okay?
Okay.
Sound good? So first question, what is something that you like, right, that other people might find to be weird? Maybe it's a hobby, could be a type of way, maybe a certain way you eat your food or something like that. Maybe you have certain things you paired with. Anything like that for you?
I don't know. That's a big one to think about. Well, there is one big thing I do that some people don't
Quite understand.
They think it's nuts in a way.
Okay.
I'm a cat breeder.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, you showed me your page. That's really dope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I breed Savannah cats, and I specialize in the F2.
Okay.
And I got started with the F3, but some people are like, "Why would you want to, raise cats?" It's just a small little hobby. I'm not huge.
Yeah.
But I absolutely love kittens, and I love the cats. They're just very smart, and something really, genuine about them. They're very active. So even my husband, he's just like, "I am so tired of these cats." He's like, "When are you gonna stop?" I'm like, "I just love doing it."
Yeah, and that's great that you have something that you found that you enjoy doing, putting your time and effort into. I think that's always great. So that's really dope. Next question. Has anybody ever made you feel insecure about your body or a certain body part before? Has that ever happened to you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Any insecurities, I believe, are things that I do to myself.
Yourself, okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has ever said anything rude or negative.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So, and is that something that you feel like is more like a societal type thing? Because like your mind starts to think about like society, like norms and things like that. Is that why you have those insecurities, or is it just things that you just view as, oh, this could be better, or that could be better,
Yeah, I
things
view
like
it
that?
on my own.
Okay.
To myself. And a lot of times, like as women, like I expressed to you before, I gained a little weight. So
Yeah.
we will compare ourselves to what we were before.
Yeah.
And so we're always critiquing things.
Mm.
And, you know, I just think we should always be happy with how we are.
Yep.
But I think it's just an insecurity as women have in general.
Got it.
We just pick ourselves apart.
Interesting. Okay. Really dope. Really dope. In terms of like compliments you receive, I think we kind of talked about this before, but I kind of want to get a little bit more in depth into it. I think I remember you saying compliments from women come across as a little bit better because like they tend to compliment like more genuinely than men will, right?
Yeah, I think women, excuse me, will notice that in a beauty sense.
Yeah.
Opposed to like a male in a trying to pick you up sense, like to hit on you.
Yeah, hit on you. Yeah, trying to see what he can get.
Yeah, and I know men like absolutely notice the beauty too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when women like notice it, you know, we're very critical, especially of ourselves. So if we see somebody else and we see the beauty and then we express it, I think that's just a big thing.
That makes sense.
I love giving women compliments.
That's dope. That's dope. In terms of like, so first of all, like I want to kind of follow up on that. Were you always that way, or did you get to a certain age and where you were like, you felt more comfortable doing that, or was that something you kind of like always subconsciously did?
I think I started doing that as I got older. I can't recall doing it when I was younger.
Yeah.
If anything, I think I was probably more critical when I was younger.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So I think it has a lot to do with just growth and maturing. A lot of maturing. Maybe in my 20s, I don't think I was as complimentary or complimenting, whatever the word is.
Yeah. Absolutely.
To other women.
Cool. Let me ask you this: what are your thoughts about people who like feet? Who, I mean, I think you kind of mentioned earlier, your husband, he likes your feet. What are your thoughts about somebody who's like attracted to that part of the body?
I think that's, you know, it's like a fetish, I think. I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, if people like nice feet, I think I understand more of like they don't like horrible looking feet. So I guess you appreciate nice looking feet.
Yeah, it's like you know, somebody who likes teeth, like, right? You don't want to see bad teeth. You like, you know, you got your teeth all there. It's all there. It is.
Yeah.
I'm always interested in that because women have, it's usually teeth. I've heard teeth. I've heard like grooming, like just like being well groomed in general.
Yeah.
And then also one of my friends who I actually interviewed, she's on my channel before, she mentioned shoes. She said, when I look at a guy, I look at his shoes first. And I was like, oh, his shoes? I was like, why? She said, because if he takes care of his shoes, I know that he takes care of like, and I was like,
okay.
That's it. I was like, that's interesting, you know. So we all have our thing, but that's definitely interesting. Let me ask you this. So earlier on, like I said, the first interview, we kind of took a look at your feet, right? In that moment, you didn't have any type of like, weren't a little bit insecure, or you weren't like uncomfortable or anything like that. Did that ever cross your mind? No. So you always been kind of comfortable in your own skin? No. So then what is it? What was the trick?
I wasn't always comfortable in my own skin.
Okay.
But I just think now that I'm okay with it. You know, I like my feet, so I didn't have an issue with it at all.
Interesting.
But I am a little bit more comfortable now than I have ever been. I was very insecure when I was younger.
Interesting.
And granted, I was younger, I was in better shape and everything, taking great care of myself, but yet I was still insecure.
I see.
Where now a lot of things have changed, and I'm not that insecure anymore.
Interesting. I love hearing that because it's like you can almost see like almost like the journey that you were on, right? So because when you're younger, you think more about that stuff, you know, and then as you get older, you start to be like you're married now, you've had kids already, so like for you, it's like not really too worried about that. Like I'm good. Like,
well, I think it has a lot to do also because I'm married, so I'm with someone that
loves you for you,
and he loves me, right?
Absolutely.
So we're not sitting here trying to like, you know, think so much of, oh, you know, what do I look like?
Yeah.
All that.
Because he's seen you for better and worse already. He's already seen that when you're sick. He's seen you like when you're all there. It is, and so he knows already. So if he's still there and he's appreciating you, he loves you. Absolutely, that's definitely dope. All right, so let's kind of get back into this. Let's see what your feet. You just went and got the pedicure done. Let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, cool. So, and we went with pink. You said you went with a little pink. You love pink.
Yeah, I love like the mauve and pink colors.
Okay. Cool. All right, I'm gonna have you take your sandals off, and then can you like just stretch your feet across?
Should I hang them over?
Yeah, just kind of hang them over, just your legs, and then just try to put your like toes up like this. Both feet come over, and then just both feet up like this. Okay. Cool. And so they did some really good work. And I don't know, how was that experience? Because you said, was this your first time having that type of pedicure before?
Yeah, you did the deluxe one, and I was like, all right, that's
absolutely,
awesome. So yeah, I love the experience. It was really amazing.
Nice, cool. All right, and let me have you kind of bend your toes over. Are you still feeling that pain you had the last time we talked about that?
I usually
still
do.
in there?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Have you started that tennis ball like I told you, that golf ball?
I forgot.
Absolutely. Here's your reminder. We come here to remind you. Let me get you the spread real quick. Okay, cool. Okay, relax.
That's not easy.
And then just wiggle a little bit. Okay, cool. All right. And then let's test the sensitivity. Now, I have a couple more tools to test the sensitivity with. How you hold that one more time?
Okay.
Cool. We gotta test this out. We're gonna use the first tool we had last time. I want you to tell me which one you feel it with more, because last time I don't think you really felt it much with this one. All right, toes up. All right, here we go. We're gonna start with the right. All right, where are we feeling it here? Is it still that same scale that you said it was last time? Like I think you said it was like a 3 or 4.
I don't remember the number.
Okay.
But I feel it mostly in the arch of the foot.
Mostly right here.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try your left. Let's see here. More or less sensitive?
More sensitive.
More sensitive on the left side. Okay. Cool. Did you try my little wiggling thing when you were getting your pedicure done? You forgot that one too? I forgot all the tips. All right, cool. We're going to try this one now, and I want you to tell me.
I think I was just in the whole service mood. Like,
yeah, you're like, I'm just enjoying this right now. All right, cool. Let's try this one. Tell me where you feel it at, okay? Is this one more or less than the last one?
I think it's less.
It's less? Okay. Where do you feel this one at the most?
Probably this. Oh, no. Maybe a little bit.
A little bit more at the top. Okay, let's try your left. You said this is the more sensitive. Yes. So you really feel it over here. Okay. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
So you're right-handed, but we feel it more on the left. That's always intriguing to me when I hear that. Like, it's always like the opposite side. I don't know, maybe you apply more pressure to...
Oh, yeah. So my hips are off.
Okay.
Every time I go to the chiropractor, they adjust me.
Ah, that's why. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you for giving us that insight. Now we know. All right, let's try this one. Tell me where you feel this one at, okay? Is this one, you feel this one in a certain spot, or do you not feel this one as much? It feels the same as all three. Interesting. What about over here? More or less?
A little bit more this way here.
So you feel it more in here, in this area. Do me a favor, wiggle your toes. Tell me if it's more or less while you're doing that.
I think it's less.
It's less? All right, here. So there you go. So you need to try that trick out, man. We had you. We gave it to you. You're like, I didn't even use it.
I know. I have to do it next time.
Absolutely. So let's kind of wrap up what we're talking about now. What were your thoughts? First experience to the second experience. How did you feel about it? You came back out. You did this. What are your thoughts?
I just feel like I was just very comfortable with the whole thing.
Nice.
I didn't feel off or weird or like I've never done an interview before. So, you know, there's always the first for everything, but I felt really good with it. I didn't feel, you know, stumped on any questions or anything. And
that's what you were worried about at first.
Yeah, I'm like, am I going to do this right? But no, I feel really good and really comfortable.
Nice. So let me ask you this in advance, because I'm going to get asked. Is it a chance for us to get you back out for a third time, treat you to another pedicure, have you come back out? Is that something you would be open to?
Possibly, but then I start feeling like I'm taking advantage. I mean, the pedicure's not cheap.
We don't worry about that because, you know, on my channel, we take care of that. Don't worry about that. So if we can get you back out, we will definitely try. We'll try to set that up with you, and hopefully if your husband's okay with that.
Yeah,
I'll
talk to him about it again.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I think that'll be fun. This is pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
Like I said, never did something like this, so it's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Lastly, how we always like try to end it, some more advice, something that you would say to people that could help them out if they're dealing with a stressful time or something like that.
Talk to people that you love and know that they love you and care about you. A lot of times, you wanted. A lot of times you want to just stay secluded and stay to yourself.
Yeah.
And at times that can be okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to do that, but don't do it for too long.
Got it.
You know, don't close yourself in so much where now you're all alone.
Got it.
So yes, take time to be there for yourself and to be by yourself and to reset, and then open up to the people that love you and who you love.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's good.
Cool. All right. So we just finished interview, main part of it, and you said definitely some comfortability. You enjoyed the pedicure and everything like that. So now we're kind of going around. We're gonna have you do some poses. I want you to tell me afterwards which pose you prefer, which one you like. You probably feel the same way at all. We never know, but just let us know. Okay.
Okay.
Cool, cool. It's nice. And I didn't tell you this before, but you have a very nice arch. Did I tell you that before?
You know what's funny? It looks like I do. But I'm flat foot.
Are you really?
I am.
Does it seem like it?
Because it's like up in the air, but
really?
Stand on it.
But it still seems like I see what you're saying. When you have your foot down flat, it seems like it still seems like you have a little bit of arch. Though.
Like when I was a kid and we would get out of the pool, everyone would have an arch, a wet foot arch, but me, mine are flat.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right, that's how you go back up here. I'm gonna have you cross the other way now. There we go. All right. Which way feels more natural? The right over the left, or left over the right?
My right over my left.
Okay. And probably because you're a righty, and
I think it has a lot to do with my hips. So.
Okay. Yeah, you said your hips are a little bit off right now. Okay. Cool.
Gotta go to the chiropractor.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Cool. And so let me have you put feet back side by side. Okay. And then can you point your toes forward? Yeah, so we can kind of show off the pedicure a little bit. What color does your husband like? Because you said you like
reds.
pink. He likes reds.
Yes.
Okay. Fire engine red, cherry red. Okay, there we go.
I'm not into reds.
You're not into reds?
No.
Okay. Have you ever tried like a because I know they have some reds that are almost like a little bit of pink in there. You ever tried something like that that will make both of you guys?
No, but I'll keep on looking into that. Because I mean, I don't know. Different colors make you look different skin tones too.
Because it goes based on your skin tone.
Yeah.
Like if you're a little bit darker, a lighter skin tone, a lighter nail polish makes your skin kind of pop out a little bit more.
Red makes me look really white.
Does it? Yeah. Okay. All right.
And then I think these colors kind of give me more of that olive complexion.
Got it.
But yeah, I'm not into red that much.
Okay.
It's not my thing.
Flex your toes back up. Okay. And then what I'm going to have you do is, can you put one foot over there, like kind of bend this toe back, and then kind of lay your foot right over the top.
Like that?
There you go. Okay. All right. So you're doing some foot modeling today. How does that feel? New?
Yeah.
No. Have you ever done any modeling before? No. So this is the first time you get to check that off your list of things that things that I've done.
Just, you know, with our wedding photos, and I did some boudoir photos for my husband.
Okay.
You know, some conservative ones.
Okay.
You know, nice ones.
Do it the other way now. Okay. I'll send you some of these too.
Okay.
I'll send you some of these because maybe it'd be good for your husband. Who knows? I don't know.
It will, because he loves my feet.
There it is. So maybe he'll love these. It'll be nice. All right, cool. All right, and then now can you lay down flat like this? Stomach facing that way, and then have your feet this way. Is that cool?
Oh. What's that gonna look like?
Huh? Yeah, but lay on your stomach. This is a pose that's called the pose when it comes to foot modeling. Okay, and then let me have you, and then just put your feet up back. Like, there you go. Cool. There it is. All right. And then can you put them side by side? And then as far forward, this is, there you go. Cool, cool. Yeah. All right. Your legs like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then can you like just kind of flex your toes a little bit? Just kind of go back and forth. There we go. All right. This is kind of like the high school pose they would have you do sometimes.
Yeah,
It's like, lay on your stomach and then do that. That's kind of what that is. All right. All right, cool. And that's going to be it for us. All right. So, last thoughts? Anything you want to say to everybody?
Well, I think that if you get approached to do this interview, that you should do it.
Okay.
It was a great, wonderful experience.
Absolutely. And there was something coming out of your, well, is it really a comfort zone for you, or is it more something you're already naturally comfortable with?
As far as
talking to people, like...
I like talking to people. I'm like a people person.
Got it.
But when it comes to like interviews,
the interview, that's the part. Yeah.
And have to, I kind of blank out.
Interesting.
I did it this time.
Nice.
But I don't like the like you're being questioned thing.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Well, we thank you so much. We definitely appreciate you going through this process with us. All right. And then hopefully we'll see you again. Even if not, we appreciate you coming out. All right.
Thank you very much as well.
All right.